Whoa, big guy. And he disappeared before the morn.
Yep.
I wish there was a mini-map of sorts.
An actual mini-map?
That's a little bit larger than the one at the bottom.
Yeah.
So that I can actually see a little bit of the landscape.
I do agree. I wish this game had a traditional mini-map. But yeah, this is what the edge of the world looks like, Shell. It's just...
It's just water.
Yeah, it's just empty water.
Ah, I don't like it how you don't explore all the mini... Okay, I must have gotten to where that little square was that I had missed.
It would be nice if there was, like, some dungeons or stuff to find.
Or, like, maybe some epic monster spawns.
Yeah. I wish more games would do that, like, almost have, like, a weird placeholder game mode.
Well,
It's
also,
like, we don't have the main plot.
Have we gotten anything like The Ring recently?
No, that's what I thought the treasure spawn was gonna have, but...
Because it would be nice if special monsters had special jewelry or items.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, honestly, I wish the bosses dropped loot like that. Or the enemies. Or if... It'd also be nice if you could just make that stuff.
Whoa, what is up here?
Nothing.
For some reason, there's a chocolate patch, though.
A chocolate patch?
Yeah, I'm gonna investigate.
Oh, that's probably a floor I put down.
Why did you put a floor up there?
I was making a shack near it, so we'd have a means of teleporting in. You know, because we didn't have the teleporter outside of Toadolf's house at first, so that way we'd have like a little shack that we could hide in at nighttime. But then we got Toadolf's teleporter, and then it was just like, well, I guess this is kind of moot. But yeah, no, it's just edge of the world as far as the eye can see down here.
I just have whole swaths of the map unexplored.
Well, yeah,
so.
but that's kind of to be expected. Because they haven't bothered developing this. It's just pure terrain and basic resources forever. Or, you know, in a large enough area to give players kind of the illusion of expansiveness. But instead, it's mostly just to give them room to slap some more stuff down here and there. Which works too.
Well, I'd like to know more about, like, the goblins or the witch. Like, it seems odd that they didn't reincorporate the witch into this story. And we still haven't really learned why everyone got made into little hearts.
Yeah. Part of it is, like, it's also really hard for me to tell kind of where they're going with this game, apart from just, I guess, making it longer. Because, like, it feels like somebody played Don't Starve.
Well, I would like to find out what the nightmare creatures are. We
Yeah,
live
obviously.
side by side until...
Yeah. But, like... I don't know. I would like to see more plot, but I'd also like to see more gameplay. It'd be kind of a shame if it's just a couple more biomes, gear types, and whatever. Because you probably don't care about this as much, but this game was effectively a sandbox game.
Well, I'd like more quests. I think we've said this before. I'd like more quests involving helping to rebuild the town.
Yeah, like...
Because if building is a mechanic for your own house, why not help other people build their houses?
Yeah, like, I actually really like the building and gathering
stuff.
mechanics for this game. It reminds me in a very good way of Dragon Quest Builders, but it almost has that feature, and then it just completely forgets about it. Like, you know, it's not necessary.
Because we already do fetch quests for a lot of the characters, like, oh, bring me this much ore, this much stuff, but...
Then you never talk to them again.
Why not build it?
And apart from maybe selling you a necessary item, there's no point to the characters. Yeah, we could have been in a vacuum without the NPCs, and the game would have been completely unchanged. I mean, technically, if you want to get quibbly, you could say the same thing about every game. Just take out the NPCs and throw in a bunch of monsters to fight, and I guess it would be the same. Oh boy, that's actually a really long way away. Whatever. I'll make it. Let's see. Shell, you want to pull up your skill menu while you walk, or you're going to murder those guys?
I'm going to attack.
Wow, that actually does a fairly decent amount of damage. So can you pull up your skill menu? Ah, you just leveled. Nice. Okay, so how many do you have cumulatively?
Okay, so
12,
3, 2...
17, 21.
And these two, I
counted it.
Okay.
Okay.
So how much do you have? Probably a lot more than me.
32.
Wait, how much did I have in versus you?
I have 11 more levels than you do. Wow.
Well...
That is a disparity.
Well...
I mean...
It's probably because I was hiding inside half the time.
Yeah, hiding and dying and stuff like that makes it hard.
Yeah, I've gotten more levels just being out here killing mooks than most of the quests.
Well, yeah, the quests don't give any experience.
Like, I would like it if the quests gave experience and if beating a like a boss gave you a level or something. I don't know.
Or treasure. I'd be more interested in treasure personally.
Oh, you're getting yet another mana?
I mean, I'm behind you in mana. Well, you explore. I'm just gonna search for dark zones.
Well, part of my exploration was... What are the, oh, those are our portal spots, I see.
Yeah, those are the big portals that we can warp around and stuff. The other option, Shell, by the way, is if you do actually want to, like, grind for levels and stuff, you can also kind of do it off camera.
Well, you know me, I rarely play these games without it actually being pure co-op, because, I mean, I can see myself leveling characters in WoW or other things, but the problem is half the things I do with you, which means, I mean, I am far behind you, though, so it makes sense.
Yeah. I actually really wish experience was shared globally. It's kind of dumb that... I mean, it kind of makes sense that you only get experience for your own kills or kills in your general proximity.
Right.
But at the same time, like, we're having the same problem in Grim Dawn where just kind of naturally I out-level everybody just because I kind of power game and play, like, super efficiently and whatever.
I'm just trying to figure out where to go half the time.
Yeah. Whereas,
that's because I wish that everyone could read the quest dialogue in that game.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. But ultimately, that game's not for the plot. It's for the running around and fighting and stuff like that.
But I want to know why we're killing the zombies and...
Yeah, it's true.
What happened to the world? I mean...
Yeah. Well, we can talk about that in Grim Dawn or a podcast or something like that. I bet there's also, like, a wiki entry that tells the story a hell of a lot better than, anything else. I don't even know if these guys just...
I really don't like it when there's just a couple of blocks that haven't been viewed.
Map completionism is for insane people, though. Like, especially for a map this big. Like, it would make sense if there were actually resources to get there, but I can guarantee you, it's mostly nothing.
Aw.
I know.
I mean, at least you just have to be within visual sight of the land to actually have it logged. Because I was worried for a moment that I'd actually have to stand over every square at one time or another. But that's not the case. That'd be peculiar.
There are games that force you to do that.
Oh. And my inventory opened up.
Those are never fun.
I have my map, and then my inventory, and... Ooh-wee.
Oh.
There are so many goblins. Level up!
There we are.
I'm getting tons of levels now.
It's kind of an interesting thing about this game. The monsters really don't have that much of a experience value difference. They just get harder. I think I'm probably going to get more experience fighting in the like weird wasteland than you would in the goblins, but maybe not. I spend more time fighting, so it's hard to say. And don't forget, you can teleport back home whenever your inventory fills up. Oh, I'm gonna try and manage inventories for a second. Also, I noticed the ice cave was not actually making it so... was not...
Whoa, boy, I died.
Oh.
I took out one of the 2 mages that were on me.
Oh, the mages are jerks. That's part of the reason why I'm not bothering with the goblin area. I don't enjoy fighting those mages. But then again, I guess there's the laser strider critter things, so I don't know.
Well, I did clear out a lot of the map on that side, and then this is, I mean, that, whoa. Wait. How far can I stretch this? Are we gonna eventually get a boat or something?
You know, I don't know the answer on that one.
Yeah, I was trying to whittle down this part of this desert region.
Yeah, part of it is...
Wow, this map is much larger than I thought it was. The problem is with us being zoomed in on our guys,
Yeah, it'd be really nice if we could zoom out and, like, look around and stuff.
Wow, I mean, this is far more immense than I thought it was.
Well, part of it is we might actually be able to just move our... Yeah, okay, Shell? Here, look at my map for a second. So, this is the complex. This is the edge of the world. I can keep going.
Yep.
So, I don't know if the world is immense or if they just didn't bother to put a limitation.
On the map screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, because, I mean, for the Guild Wars 2 map, there's a lot that you can't access, but you see the land masses, you see the landscapes. You just haven't officially unlocked it. But then again, I suppose Terry already had a map from the previous games.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. Is that another mana crystal? Dark zone?
Another dark zone. You want to take it? It's close to you. It's just south of town.
Just south of town?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I see. That'd be nice. Whoa.
Okay. It's kind of nice to actually put a pin in this series, too.
Yeah, and I definitely feel more positive about it at the end after having upgraded my spell skills.
I mean, it's one of those where all of the complaints I would say about, like, the combat being clunky and the spells and archery being garbage.
Well, we haven't, I mean, the only spell I suppose, okay, so these are my spells. This one, the only thing that makes it unfeasible is the charge up time.
For such a hard to aim skill.
3 is nice, but it's very short range. And then 4 I like just because it's a personal AoE, but only so long as there are crystals available. If you know what I mean.
Like, I'm more positive about the game now that I can just kick ass and take names and not have to worry about stuff. But there is still that baseline, like, this could be a lot better, and it would be so much more fun.
I mean, at the same time, you don't want to be like, oh, everything has to be easy, or...
No, it doesn't have to be easy, it just has to function well. Like, Dark Souls is hard as shit, but the game ultimately is pretty damn fair.
Whoa,
which is the reason why everybody likes it.
What is it?
What, the weird slime critters?
They're just weird shadow critters.
There we go. I am just leaving corpses in my wake. I will catch up to your dumb ice shield.
I want my ice shield to... Yeah, there you go. Now it's back.
Oh yeah, by the way, don't forget, you can press spacebar to kind of do like a sprint thing.
My inventory's full. Come on. No, I do not want to pick up the grass.
Yeah, I really wish you could actually, like, use a cursor to pick up the thing.
I want to chuck it far away. There we go. I got the crystal instead.
Got it? Good.
Ah. That would have been so scary if it's despawned.
They don't despawn that fast, which is nice. There we go.
Day 43, so we've been a month out here. Oh, I need to eat. Nom 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 nom.
There we go. Getting better at fighting the laser guys.
I'm already halfway to getting my next level. Coming out here and killing things was a good idea. I think oh, what is it? It's like level pacing in games. I think that's pretty crucial.
I mean, this game has always had us level fast. It's just the difficulty kind of outpaced how fast we could level.
Well, no, that's what I mean, though. When you complete an area or a mission and you're ready to go to your next one, but when you reach it, you are nowhere near able to beat the new things and it forces you to grind in the older area. If you know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. I guess I'm a little bit more used to that because of JRPGs.
JRPGs have you backtrack a lot, don't they?
They have ruined my sense of scale in certain cases. For better or worse.
Yeah, I think, what was it? In the most recent Pokemon game, for the first time, I've actually had, not difficulties, but I think there was at one point where, you know how there's the master trainers in certain areas? How I'd actually almost burned through all of my Pokemon and potions. Not all my potions, but on a couple of them because they happened to have the right types and I was switching from one to another and such. And it turned out that unlike previous Pokemon games, where I would have been more inclined to grind and catch more and such, I didn't feel the need to.
I mean, I didn't either. Actually, I've had the complete opposite experience. I actually find that this most recent Pokemon game is by far the easiest. I have not actually switched out my main Pokemon yet.
Well, that's the thing. If you overlevel one Pokemon instead of trying
But like,
to
I beat the fire guy with him.
Right, but that's the thing. In Pokemon, if you have
that's not supposed to work.
If you have a level 40...
You don't beat an Onix with a Charmander. That never works.
Fire can still do damage to rock, though.
Barely.
It still can, though.
When I was a kid, that was my challenge. Beat Brock only with my Charmander. Or Charmeleon, because if I remember right,
I would have had a grass or a water type with me, so...
Yeah, see, I wouldn't bother, but like, it's one of those where it was ridiculously hard. And it was kind of fun to do that. And then I'd have even more trouble against Misty. And then in this one, I'm just like, fuck it. I'm just going Rowlet all the way, and I just destroy everything, and I'm like, huh. There's some level of magic lost right now. Honestly, I just hate the type system in Pokemon to begin with.
Really?
Yeah, I think it...
Well, that's one thing I regret. So, I had my Pikachu and I evolved it into Raichu, and yes, I was stupid and I evolved it before it got all its skills. But I wanted to see what the surfboard version looked like. Also, it was Electric Psychic. Little did I know that making my... my Raichu, the Electric Psychic, a low-end type? Is that what it would be?
Yeah.
It suddenly became weak to things that it wasn't to before.
Yeah.
Because of the Psychic.
See, I don't mind type weaknesses in games. It can be done well.
Well, the thing is, I have an issue with the dual type weaknesses that make you weak to things that you weren't weak to before.
I'm used to that.
That's sad.
But for me, it's just like, Pokemon almost after a certain point becomes kind of a one-shot kill type game.
I found 2 obelisks, so I am happily just like, all around the
countryside. Oh, you do have both of the buffs. I've never actually confirmed if they stack. Well,
they do.
But, I don't like type weaknesses to the point where you can just one-shot a monster. I feel like it cheapens the game.
Oh, yeah, because then it becomes a shuffling of who happens to have their grass type out when the other person has their water type out.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't really like that. I grew up with Dragon Quest Monsters just as much as Pokemon, and that game had species, and so you could get like Metal Slash, which was really good against
This makes me want to see what World of Warcraft's Pokemon pet battling system.
Well, I mean, you've talked about that several times in the past.
I know. I want to play through it and actually be the very best. Yeah. Because they give you challenges. I mean, remember when we walked past that
one
place in the Odin land and... Oh, hey.
Know where that one is?
It is far, far away.
I might go grab it. I kind of need it.
You kind of need it.
I don't know. I mean, how much mana do you have? 7? 8?
I have 7.
Okay. I guess I'm only behind you on 1, but like, do you even run into mana issues anymore?
I mean, you can always use more mana, because when you use your Ice Shield, it takes up 4, and in order to cast another spell, it takes up 3. So then you use all your mana on a buff, and then to attack.
I actually haven't run into any situations where I'm out of mana, but that's because I think mine are more efficient than yours.
You may have upgraded your mana regeneration as well.
Yeah, I have.
I've only upgraded it twice.
Here, I'm gonna get that because I'm close.
Yeah, I understand. Oh, an obelisk. I'm
about done too. We got 2 episodes out of this. In fact, I want to say we beat the game half an hour ago, and
we're just tootling around now.
Yeah, I mean it's fun. I don't generally do like post-game exploration grinding. At this point, I've mostly just been going for tantalum crystals, because I figure if we ever do play this again, I'm gonna wanna have, you know, spares.
Mm-hmm.
Because this way we don't have to do any grinding for resources or stuff like that. Of course, I have no idea where the post-game's gonna be.
Yeah, I mean, all I would say is that each town should have more quests associated with it.
Yeah.
And some building. I mean, if part of this game is building...
Yeah, I would love to go back to Ironville and fix it up. You know, we have to get the raw resources, and we can kind of build it to our own specifications.
Yeah, like actually use the scrap from the robots and stuff to build things with it.
Yeah.
I mean, they already have the materials.
Yeah, because I would really enjoy being asked to make a town. And maybe they would regularly, like, send us things in thanks or something like that. But, oh well.
Oh yeah, if they could give us resources, that'd be nice too.
You should probably take a look at Dragon Quest Builders at some point, just so you kind of know where I'm coming from on a lot of these things.
I know. I'm not really a fan of the building games.
I think Dragon Quest Builders would be a very notable exception for you.
I mean, part of the reason why I never liked Minecraft was because I just couldn't stand the I don't want to be that person, but
oh, yeah.
I couldn't stand...
The visual style is atrocious.
Well,
I don't like it.
It's not just the style, I felt so claustrophobic in the game. Seeing not only from the first-person view, but digging underground and such, it, as I said, a very claustrophobic.
Yeah, and I mean, I will grant that that's a very, very distinctive stylistic choice, but...
Because I can handle digging underground in things like Terraria and Starbound, because...
You're zoomed out so far.
You're zoomed out, you're also seeing everything from a side view.
Yeah.
But if you were seeing that in first person, you would just be stuck with blocks all around you, and they're... Ooh, mushroom. Where did it go? I thought I saw it land on the ground. Does that mean I won't be able to pick it up?
Mm.
Where did it land?
Mm.
I saw it shoot by. That's depressing. I wanted one of the mushrooms because it makes you run faster. I've been waiting for one all this time. Oh well, I have some obelisks.
Yeah, it doesn't matter too much. Okay, let's see. I've pretty much run out of steam here. I'm gonna need to drink a bunch of water or something so I can keep going.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, like, at this point, we really have run out of content in this game. So, it's been fun. And, you know, I'm looking forward to the eventual release. Maybe I'll get Batbeard and Bird to join us, or Purple and stuff.
Are you gonna try the flame character at all?
Yeah, I can go quickly hop on that right now. But, Shelly, you're probably gonna want to get off first.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what happens when
I want to go home.
Yeah, well, use your teleport stone. You always forget that you have it.
Oh yeah, there it goes.
I also really wish there was more furniture for the house. Hell, I'd love to be able to make like a second floor. That'd be awesome. Because like, we've got this just empty chest thing with like Christmas ornaments, and without those, we really wouldn't have much, except for like tables.
Now, I wonder why
paintings.
Sleeping in the bed doesn't heal you up, whereas going to the fireplace
that'd
does.
be nice.
Like, I can understand the fireplace for cooking, and the bed for sleeping, but...
Yep.
Huh.
Okay, well, you want to hop out, and then we can go take a look at the fire character?
Okay. Do we have to create a new player?
Yep, his name is Fiery. And there's also at least one more coming soon.
Well, I don't have to do this, I suppose.
Okay. Oh, here we go. Your toys. So the pirate makes it so you sell more.
Attack.
Healing.
Oh, so you equip them like a backpack.
Yeah. I'll go with Nightmare for obvious reasons. I'm probably not going to use this character for anything. What? Well,
you have to start at the beginning.
I wish the plot was slightly different if you were Fiery.
Turn off my recording?
Oh, jeez.
Huh?
Look, temperature.
451.
Haha. That's funny.
Fahrenheit 451.
Yep. Oh! He does have different skills.
Oh, so instead of using ice spells, he uses fire spells.
Yeah, it breathes 4 fireballs. I mean, it looks like it's
looks exact. Wait.
So, fiery ground, it's the same thing. The fireballs is the only difference.
Yeah, the fireballs are different.
Maybe I'll see if there are cheats, so I can max out Fiery just to see. Or if we do start over, I'll play as Fiery, just to
have something different?
Yeah, just to see. I'd probably switch back to my original one, because that ice shield seems ridiculous. But, I don't know.
But who knows? Having fireballs might be ridiculous.
Well, we'll see. We'll be playing this we'll be playing this game again. Oh! Interesting point, there's actually 2 different skills here. If I right-click, I dodge backwards. If I press spacebar, I dodge in any direction I want. And they have different cooldowns. That's cool.
Huh.
I didn't realize that. Anyway, but yeah, we're probably going to play this game again when it hits 1.0, maybe add 2 more people in the mix just for fun, and go from there. But for now, I guess, thanks everybody for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.